bear with me. So I don't really have much on the agenda for today. Um, I did finish the storyline missions, um, and I did get the treadwheel. Let me just get my Discord all set up. Um, so. So Stream Elements is saying that it should be all set up. Canvas settings is fine. Broadcast settings. No, that looks good. Alright. So we're gonna do this way, and let's go check out my channel and see if I'm actually streaming live or not. Apparently I am. Just doing a couple final setup things here. I think my keyboard is borked. I think I need to change the batteries on the keyboard on the laptop. We're gonna go here. And that didn't get set up. So let me edit that really quick. Dune Awakening. Dang. Alright. Sorry about that. And let's get this thing up and running. Okay, let's do this first. Wait, that's not working. Oh, there's all kinds of things fucked up. So I was streaming, I think it was Friday, and yesterday morning, and there was all kinds of shit that got borked, and I'm still trying to fix stuff from it. So please bear with me. The new thing that started is my fucking monitor keeps blinking. I'm thinking I may be just slightly overtaxing the power in my office. Alright, sound. Notifications, that's what it is. Notifications, sound notifications, settings, output device. Alright, that's good. And let's send this and see if this is working. Okay, good. That's all working. Controller's still up.
Bitch.
There we go. you mean I'm offline? Alright, that fucking keyboard is shot. It just randomly sometimes decides to, like, not be a keyboard anymore. Like, letters just stop working, and it's always on the bottom row near the fucking space bar. When it works great. When it decides not to work, it's always in the middle of the fucking stream, right? So, bear with me. I apologize again, but I'm having technical difficulties. Also, I really need to clean up my desk and tidy up my office. It's a bit on the messy side. Alright. And I would love to figure out why my monitor keeps blinking on and off. The only thing I can think of is it's something to do with being plugged into the Oculus Rift. Nope, that's not it. Alright. Because I did buy me... Where the fuck did the plug for that go? Oh, right. I plugged in over here. Bear with me a minute. I gotta go grab a plug. Need this one. So, I think what I'm gonna do is, with my... So I bought the MetaQuest 3S. So, like the light version. 128 gigabyte. Not too big, not too small. Will do what I want it to do. For the most part, which is good. And I did buy a link cable, which came in, which has been working great. It'll also charge the Oculus Rift, but I think what's happening is it's causing weird shit to go on with the voltage settings in the computer. So, I'm just doing some stuff here on the side here. Okay, I am streaming on Kick now, so that's Mr. Carrot or Mr. Carrot Gas Games at Kick. Do need to put that on this one. Okay, edit. Sorry. I've... Yeah, I do not understand why my monitor keeps turning itself on and off, other than there's a system short, which is possible. There's so much stuff plugged into this office, and I just added something else into it, and that could be doing it too. I don't know. That's a good one to put in there. That off. After storm, Dune Awakening. Okay, we're set up there, and apparently I have 4 viewers. Maybe 3 of them. I don't know. But hello, people on Kick. Welcome. Alright, now let me go check out over on the YouTube. Because that one's not going live. Or, I am live, but... Alright. Almost ready to go back to doing stuff. Alright. Why did YouTube have to make their fucking shit? Like, Twitch, easy. Creator dashboard. Kick, you just go fucking in and it's like, oh, here's your dashboard. YouTube's like, nah, no, we're not gonna make it easy for you. Storm. No description. Description suppose. Alter contracts, no. Automatic contracts, yes. Future voice. Gaming. Let's see. Alright. Alrighty. I think I got everything going. We're on... Oh, we're just waiting for the, what's it? Controller to restart. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and mute that music. pause that. Unmute mic. Close that. Close that. Close that. Alright. I was streaming on Kick. And then it just stopped. God damn it. Oh. There we go. Alright. That's why it's doing fucking weird shit. Like, do you give permission for this program to... Try again. To make stuff to append on your stream? Refresh. There we go. Alright. So last we left off, we had actually we were doing deep desert stuff last week. We did do spice mining operations. We did end up getting about 3K. Not a shit ton, not a small amount either, but it's enough to keep us going for another week. I know exactly what I need to do today. I need to go get slag. So we're going to do that. Of course, over the weekend, I did indeed reorganize my base again a bit. So, for the update, I rearranged my auxiliary landing platforms over here, and I turned this one into a big one. So that if I'm not... Okay, bear with me a second. I need to figure out what the fuck's going on with my monitor and why it keeps coming unplugged. It's either an HDMI problem here, or it's an HDMI problem at the computer. Because it keeps blinking on me. So let me just make sure all my connections are all the way in. That's in, that's in, that's in, that's in. Alright. That is something completely different. Alright. Alright. Definitely. It's getting a little hot in here. My booster fan is definitely helping draw the air into this side of the house. But anyway, sorry about that. Okay, now what the fuck is going on? Now my other monitor just decided to stop working. It's like everything in my fucking office just suddenly, all at the same time, decided to fucking stop working. Bear with me. That's still plugged in. Alright. Well, that seemed to fucking fix that stuff. Oh, I'm getting frustrated this evening. Alright, where the fuck did everything go? OBS is still there. Alright. Chat is good. Discord's good. Alright, I'm opening a fucking window. I'm getting hot. Alright. That's fine. Settings. Graphics. Alright, bear with me. I gotta restart because the fucking things got fucked up. And yeah, we're just gonna go to this. Well, I try to fucking fix this. All this is fucking bullshit. Okay. That can go back up. Let's relaunch Dune Awakening again. Damn it. I think it's just getting hot in here. And as it's getting hot, it's just not wanting to do anything right now. Oh. Right. That fucking bullshit. Where's my fucking... There it is. We're gonna drag you up here. We're gonna go here. Click that. We're gonna pop you back over there. You can stay there where you belong. I do not need that. Launch this. We're gonna go here, here, and then we're gonna click that. And No. Alright. Oh, I don't need all of them. They're going to read the same. Alright. There we go. Alright. FLS login failed. You cannot proceed into the game because the login to Funcom Live services failed. Of course you did. Confirm quit. Oh, it's gonna be one of those fucking nights. Launch. I'm about ready to just fucking restart my computer out the fucking window. You're supposed to be mini. Not there. You're supposed to be down here. There you go. No, I do not want that. Alright. Let's go back and see if everything's working now. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Relaunch my fucking controller. Hi, memes. Continue. Alright. Let's actually try to play some games now, okay? Alright. Let's see what we can get going here. So, the plan, should we choose to accept it, which we are, because, well, why wouldn't we? Is we're gonna go get some irradiated goo. Apparently I'm not allowed to use the S word, because I guess it's a derogatory term somewhere in some places, so, like, I tried to, use that in a, description, and they're like, nope, you cannot use it. I'm like, really? They're like, forbidden word. I'm like, come on, really? Alright, what do I got in my inventory and what do I need to go grab? I need to go one, deposit some freaking ammo, because I don't need 1,800 rounds. Apparently I need to go grab a new dispenser belt. Yeah. Or at least repair my dispenser belt. Oh, and through all of this, I have no sound. As I think, window, my sound got broke. Yeah. Because it unrecognized my monitor again. Alright. Which is why I didn't realize the music was still playing. Alright. We're just gonna make do with as it is. There we go. Alright. Down we go. So that was the changes to the base that I made. Yeah. I don't think I need... Yeah, no, I'm good on water for now. I could probably fill up the, cisterns in here. But apparently not. Okay. Right, radiation suit. That's what I came down here for. Grab the blood bags. Actually, I don't think we need blood bags right now because we are full up on the water. So we are going to grab our radiation suit because we are going to need that. And then we're going to ditch some ammo because I don't need that much ammo on me. We're going to swap those out. Apparently I got a lot of heal kits from doing that. There we go. Heal kit Mark 4 is deposited. I'm up to 6 of each of those. Alright, do I need the life scanner? Or the resource scanner? Not really, but I'll bring it with me. Because... I can go through and do all the journeys. I haven't done those yet. Like, you know, the stupid ones you're supposed to do for going through all the shit. I completed. Yes, please. Okay, there's never enough. We're not gonna get that one done because I need to use a thumper to distract a worm, apparently. Weapons of war. We can do that one. Okay. Alright, repair bench is upstairs. I know I have like a repair bench right there that I'm like, oh right, I also have one all the way upstairs. So the whole idea of me creating that is because there are times where I'm not using my assault flopter and I like having the ooh, that needs to be repaired too. That needs to be repaired. Yeah, I need to definitely go out and... this is gonna eat through all my spice-infused plastinium dust. I'm gonna have to go out and start farming that stuff again. Moving away? Yeah, okay, good. I wanted to leave this upper platform available for things that needed to land here that aren't my assault thopter all the time. So I figured I'd leave this as an open working platform rather than always parking my assault thopter here. So that was the idea behind rearranging that. Also, I redid my tower. I'm not sure if y'all were here for that or not, but yeah, we did that. For the people on YouTube and Kick, hi, I'm Mr. Carrot Games, and I play random fragments of video games for the entertainment of others, and that is kind of the thing that I do. Currently been on a big Dune Awakening kick since launch. I do play on a private server, so there's always that. And yeah. This thing decaying. Oh, it is decaying, but not very fast. I swear, they've lowered the decay rate of fucking structures, or they've just stopped giving a fuck. Ooh, I need to check on Grizz's like bases. Like, I'm sure his big base is probably fine. I don't know, it's still unpowered. But I think, I don't know. Yeah, I may have to come by and, we're going to liberate the shit in here, because I have permissions to it. I'm set as an associate, which means I can put fuel in it. But if they ain't coming back, I'm not going to fuel it, but I will start taking... I can't take stuff apart. But I can at least empty the resources out of it. So we'll do that later. Alright. I'll see if Gray's up and on. He is not. Alright. Never mind. I was gonna see if Gray wanted to help me raid. Let's go ahead and get suited up. Let's go over here, just double check this base. It's been a little while, so I will also have to go double check the other bases I'm responsible for, and just making sure they stay powered. Yeah, this is still powered. Let's just go top it off. There we go. That's good to go. And you'll ask myself, you may be asking yourself, Carrot, how is it that you have all these bases? It's because they don't all belong to me. There's like, I have one base on this server in Basin. Everything else belongs to everybody else that I know. And so, I have access to a lot of bases on server. So. We're just gonna go hop over here on top of this thingy. And go get our first amount of slag. of course, I sit down in the middle of the depression and get stuck. Because why wouldn't I? Alright. Ah, God damn it, he saw me. Alright. Oh, and we... Alright, now that he's dead, let's go deal with the rest of the a-holes. And where's the last still hole? Gotcha! And I'm gonna practice what I preach, not peach. Because I don't peach anything. I hate peaches. Peaches are disgusting. Some people don't like tomatoes. I don't like peaches. Don't know why. I just don't. I think it's because they get like super, super sweet. And I don't like that. Alright. One down, a few more to go. Alright. And going up. Elevator up. Rawr. Yeah, I go in the easy way. I just go in this way. And everybody out. Come on. Up. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't like to do what it's supposed to. Dude, are you still eating shit? Oh. I'm intrigued. Is there anything good? Come on. Is there anything good? We may have to make a detour before we finish off the rest of these. I wonder if it's doing it something weird because it's in a PvP zone or something. I don't know. It's... The worms had this dead to rights. Yep, we're going now. Alright, we're gonna go this way. They did finally fix free look, so you can actually, like, look around and shit now. Alright. Now it's too cold. That would be why. I'm like, why? Right. So, free look is now a... So, it wasn't working. Like, you could press, you could hold. Nothing you did would make it work every time you move. But now, I guess they changed it from a hold to a toggle. And now it seems to be working fine. Oh, he has expanded his base a little. I haven't been over here in a while. I was kind of going to give him some time to see what he did with it. So, this is Gray's base. And I helped design the front here. Using pieces from my building stuff. For him to do stuff. He changed the floor. So it's his base. He can do what he wanted with it. I did kind of do the Atreides stuff. I did kind of set this up so that it had some big areas to be decorated and stuff, but got great views of the desert, like, and the anomaly and shit. So I'm like, ooh, you got it. This is a really good spot. So, his water room and generators for now. Because, speaking of which, you got room in your cistern system? Sweet. I don't have any fucking blood to stick in there. Never mind. But this is the part that I was really proud of. Is I like how, like, down here, like, you can see the next step up. But what I really liked and what I did was I made it look like these beams are cantilevered and that they go all the way back into the bedrock. And I said, as you build, just build around these. And it'll make it look like it's being purpose-built to hold up that... he needs a column. That back corner needs a column. This is my new favorite column to use, so I'm just gonna, like, put it here. He'll come back and be like, hey, did you put a column on my base? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't played this game in months. There we go. And... there you go. So they match. But I was trying to not build him a big, big empty ugly box, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. So, more windows facing the desert here, so like you can really get the panoramas. So, my design philosophy when I tackle designing bases, and I feel like every server ends up like with that one guy that just like is the architect from the server. I'm the architect on the server. Okay, that needs to change because that doesn't match. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I can be a little bit of a stickler. Okay, what we got here? Okay, that's ores. Just trying to figure out where I can stash this stuff over here. Tell you what, I'm just gonna tap, and if it goes into... No, give me back my rod. No, you cannot have my long-range scanner. What was it? This one? Is this the one that took my long-range scanner? It is. You take... I don't think he's gonna have a radiated flag for me to worry about him sucking in. Here, I'm going to give him some random armor parts. You can have that piece there. And a disruptor. Yes. Alright. Back to it. So, I did help Bill design... Oh, he did move it over. Cool. I might have suggested to him that he may want to move the storage wall back on top of that for this area, so you got like this little like balcony area, and it kind of comes around and you can see the outsides. I still don't know why he does that, but he does. And so that was... That brings back down. It's the only way to get around. So, let's go figure out how to get over to the other side. And I'm assuming we got to go up. I'm assuming it's this door. What he doesn't realize is, since he made me a co-owner of his base, like, I can get into his areas. I'll put everything back when I'm done. Just wanted to take a look. See. So I made this into his, like, oh, this is his own little apartment. Cool. That's nice. Still wastes his fucking light sources. God. I try to tell people, like, dude, don't waste your lights. Use glow globes. You have a finite amount of light sources that you're gonna get. Why would you waste it? Alright, and... that one, did he have? No. It was that one. There we go. And if you're gonna do that, then put in a freaking wedge wall there, buddy. Sorry. I get picky about people's building styles. I really do. Like, I get it. It's not my base, it's his base. But at least put the right door in. I know, he doesn't have access to that. So, he doesn't have access to the Atreides doors and build pieces that I have, which is fine. Alright. Back to our original scheduled chain of events. Alright, we need to go this way. Oh, look, a nice space blue. How lovely. Alright, so I did that one. We need to go to this one over here. Back into the radiation zone. Alright. Right. Build tool. Oh, son of a... Alright, hold on. I can fix this. I think. Maybe. I only need one. There we go. I do this all the time, which is why I know it only takes fucking one piece of scrap metal to... I don't know how we MacGyver a fucking cutter ray out of a freaking piece of scrap metal, but we do. Alright. Alright. Pop that, grab here. Grab that. Grab that. We're up to 30 slag. That's 10. That's 100 spice infused power cells. Like, where the fuck did my flopper go? I picked it up like a dumbass. Alright. Alright. And we go this way. Want to see a magic trick? Now you don't see it. Now you do. Don't know how many fucking reactor core sections are here, but there's a few of them. Grab those, set that on. I love how they're like, oh, we're gonna make it hard. We're gonna put radiation, and then there's gonna be fire bombs, and it's like, radiation suits have resistance to heat. So how is this dangerous for us? Like, the one thing we have to be wearing in order to get out here is the one thing that also protects us from that. All right. I'm just going to go over here and check on this base since I'm in the area. This is the Jasminium base. Looks like it's skill field. Where the fuck did you put the freaking... God. He hides things sometimes. Like, somebody's gonna come and take down your base. There we go. Part of me wants to, like, come back here and just fucking redo this thing in Atreides just because I can. Alright, onward! Once more into the breach. Remind me to use a heal up before. Okay, I look like ass on fucking Kick. You know what? I think we're gonna stop streaming on Kick. Because it looks like ass on Kick. YouTube looks fine. Twitch looks fine. Yeah, we're just gonna turn that off. Sorry, Kick, but you suck. You are the weakest platform. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to keep YouTube up on this one and close that one. And Stream Manager. Alright. Heal. Drink the water. You know what? I think it's just because I'm watching it on the same computer, and that may be what's doing it. So let's go ahead and just close that window. But I don't think Twitch was going to go anywhere anyways. Is there a new drop? Achievement completed. People know me. 5 days ago. What did I get? Path to partner. Stream for 25 hours. Stream on 12 different days. Average of 75 viewers. A 98.11 hour stream, I have 2.3. Well, what was the last one? People know me. Have 50 viewers at the same time. Oh. Yeah, I think I got that because of fucking ad monitoring bots or something. I don't know. Hello. All right, we are back. The missus, the wife, walked in to say goodnight because she's getting ready for bed. So ideally, when I'm doing these, oh damn, really? You want to try to get the jump on them and wait for them to walk out, but sometimes they don't want to like walk out. But they will, normally. What I'll do is I'll walk over to this side too, so I can get an angle. And then they do that bullshit. Well, that's one down. I do not think... No sword, so it wasn't the first guy. It's they're fucking... scaredy cats. Come here, guy. I need backup. I have to kill people with a drill, like an old school drill shot. That should be fun. Alright, let's go kill the last guy. Huzzah! Alright. Come here, where you at? What? Oh, there he is. I didn't see him there. We're just gonna give my shields a moment to fucking replenish. What the fuck? I was going down for patch pan maintenance. What? 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 Why? Why would you do it at 8 o'clock in a fucking... Hopefully they fucking... It's not down for very long. God damn it. Yeah, there's like no high population fucking private server clusters at all. Yeah. Oh, good. It's back up again. Oh no, that's Soul Ridge. There's one person on that one. Oh, there's like people on it. Yeah. No. We Reaper Basin. Sorry about this. I know exactly what's going to happen too. In Awakening, G porthole. I'm going to go ahead and exit out because it's going to get fucked up when I go to log in now. So, yeah. Hurrah for unexpected updates. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't get the message until it happened. Even though I have it as a fucking... So the server's starting up. So that's always a good thing. So wait for the server to finish starting and then we'll get back into it. Hopefully before Sandstorm shows up. Although I don't think Sandstorm can run if the server's down because it's Haga Basin. The good thing is I was in Haga Basin when it happened, which means when I log back in, it's either gonna delete the last few minutes and I'm gonna spawn back in somewhere else, or it's gonna like just fuck everything up. We'll see. While we're waiting for this to come back up, let's go back to my Discord and see if anybody else is online and doing shit today yet. And I did get my own little Dune room. Where the fuck is my Dune room? Where'd my Dune channel go? Oh, there it is. Do 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 do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was like 2 days ago. And station here. All right. Well, let's go see what we can do now. Because it's still coming up, which means it's going to be down for a little while. It's doing maintenance shit. Good thing is vehicle recovery tool. Bad thing is difficult to replace modules on Thopter. That should be enough time so that if and when it does pop up, I should have been reset my connection. So I did do something that I probably should have done last winter. I moved the humidifier into my office so that it'll be more humid in here because realistically the rest of the house isn't so bad, especially in the kitchen because like we cook there and humidity and the dishwasher's there. And so my end of the house being on the far end of the heating loop means that the airflow from my office to the furnace, so any humidity source that's going to be um helpful to me. Yeah, it's still down. Okay, we're going to we all just found out which server I'm in on public, so yes, I'm on Harmony. It's one of the few server clusters that's still active most of the time. So what I really need to do is just keep flying around and getting spice to process because I need spice. Alright. So, this is our account, my account on the public server. Let's see what the deep desert looks like this week. Ooh. If F2 is active and F9 active, those actually might be worth going to see if I can go farming there. Do I have the stuff I need to do that? Yes. I probably need another one though. Let's go see what I can make. I think that's the survival crafter. So I have the base is in hibernation mode right now. So do I have any? I did set this up so everything should go into this box, but it didn't, because why? Oh, because I put new boxes in downstairs in the basement. That's why. Look, there's the fucking... I love how they give you everything to make a fucking... except for the ability to make the wheels. It's not in this one. Circuit 8. Which means it's in this one. Nope. That's circuit 8. That one to circuit 8. Just run through the chest really quick, just to be on the safe side. Oh, nope, that one's set to circuit 1 too. Never mind, I will run through all the chests, because apparently I fucked up. Repeatedly. Alright. Alright. Not down here. Not in here. That's gonna get repaired. That needs to be put away. The rest of that's getting scrapped. We're gonna make you the radiation suit box. Why do you have sand? Alright. We're gonna fuck it, let's go take the base out of hibernation. Let's go turn on some power generators. So right now, the only power that this base is drawing is from these bad boys. For everything else, we have power. We've only got, what, like... Okay. There's a reason why I need to go get... It's because I'm literally, like, running out of resources. Alright, so I have 286 power, so I can turn this on. I can turn on some machines. Why you have 999 Share Force? No. Nope. Not that one. Not that one. Nor that one. Or that one. In case if you're wondering why I have all those purple shits, but I'm still running like around in a very low tier base, it's because I was lucky enough to be able to stumble across a decaying base that I was able to salvage. So I got all kinds of nice shit from that. Alright. End up in here. This is really where I should set this stuff to pop out to when I make shit. I did go to the box it's supposed to go into. 8. There it is. It's in this box because I made a new box. Alright. Let's drop some of the extra equipment. Keep the scanner, keep the welding tool, drop the blood gun and the blood bags, and definitely drop the deck of Leadertron. I do not need that much fucking storage space. We'll take a Hydra Leadertron Mark 1. And yeah, that should be good. And then let's go fill up our water bottle, fill containers. Alright. We got that. Alright. Let's do some repairs before we head out. Oh, right. I need ammo. pop over to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not what I... Okay. Alright. Now we're ready to go. That base is still there. That's a new base. With lots of wind traps. Cantilever it off. Not a bad looking base. See, I've always thought about putting a base up on one of these spires. The problem with it, though, is how the fuck do you get your fucking vehicles up? Oh, I forgot to repair the booster. That's fine. That's the only reason why I've never gone and built like a spire base, because I'm like, okay, what do you do with your ground vehicles? Because no matter how much you have a Thopter, when you need to go get aluminum, you still need to drive. And you could have two separate bases, a ground base and air base, but then you are shuttling stuff back and forth, and you're wasting a base. Because when you get to the deep desert, if you're going solo, you're going to want two bases. One on the shield wall to be your base of operations. And then one farther up as a fob. So you have a place to stash stuff. Alright, we're going to go in the right side. Now, ideal locations. Does that mean there's unideal locations to harvest spice? Because I'm pretty sure the only place to harvest spice is from a spice patch. If I can just watch out to the desert and start shooting it and I'll get spice, I'll just start fucking running around shooting the random desert. I'll take the little pittance of spice that I get. Oh, look at all the summer homes. What I want to know is how the fuck do these people get everything in and out every week so quickly? I mean, granted, it's late in the evening on a Tuesday, but I also have to remember that public, I'm sharing it with like how many other fucking server clusters now, because they're fucking combining server clusters. So they're combining deep deserts so that there's enough shit for people to do. That's the other thing now. You can see Thopters from so far away now. I'm gonna pop down on this rock here real quick. Not because I need anything in particular, I'm just... need to pop in and say hello. And, you know, fix my booster. Because it's the one piece I forgot to repair. Also... we're going to sunset that Remilius Gap on this bad boy. Alright, keep our eyes on a swivel and look for any Thopters coming up from around. So it looks like it's on the F9 side of the line, so we're gonna veer to the right a little bit more. Forgot how slow this thing is. There's somebody's base, or a couple bases. Damn. Popular rock. Yeah, if and when I do get to this stage of permanent farming out here in the deep desert, I'm definitely going for the light and easy, no long-term structures. It's very small footprint. It's not here. But I am going to check out that spice flow. Because I don't need the large patch. I can make do with the small patch stuff. And since I've gotten in here unobserved, for the most part, we might be able to get away with some spice mining further in the deep desert without getting shot. And that's still going off, which makes me believe that is probably a medium patch. Oh, we got bats. Let's go get high. Ooh, I kind of like this patch. I mean, it sucks from a looking out for worms, but from a hidden ability to get spice without being molested by, you know, PvPers, it's not a bad patch. Let's go ahead and get this started. Always preload, so that when you do pick up, you can this is already more spice than I normally get. I just gotta dodge the worm. You gone? Okay, good. I do like that they did take away that the worms will destroy the piles when they move through. They used to, if a worm moved through, it would destroy your piles and your piles would disappear. Apparently I didn't de-aggro him enough. Alright. Keep inching our way closer. I'm gonna keep harvesting this. Hopefully I can get either most of the patch or a full load, whichever one comes first. But this will get me up and running, fuel production wise. Go away. There's nothing in there for you, Bo. The cat trying to break into the dog's dish, or dog treats. Like, they're the large milk bones. Alright, I think my worm indicator is bugged. What is this fucking bullshit? Alright. We're only at 20. We haven't gotten our first stack. But that's 24 spice. Which is actually not a bad start. So I'm about ready to go skin a cat. Alright, while I wait for this guy to go away. Oh, no you don't. down we go. And clean up this back edge here. I'll grab those piles. I'm going to work over here on this side. Fucking Thopter lets me get in. Dang it. Where the fuck did you go? There he is. Gotta remember to drink the water. Must remember to drink the water. Alright. Down we go. We're about halfway through this patch. And this is why you're supposed to stay high. They like to jump out at ya. Try to bite ya. That could be a large spice patch going off. But I'm not gonna go investigate. Because I'm not dumb. Give it a direction, and I'm over here in F. Yeah, no, that could be the large one going off. Let's start attacking it from this section over here and working our way back up. Let's just clean up this area first. Yeah, I think I'm far enough over for them. I feel like most of the PvPers are going to be concentrated towards the middle of the map. And so if I stay here on the outskirts, I should be pretty safe. I don't think it's going to be the getting in that's going to be a pain in the ass. I think it's going to be the getting out part that's going to be the hard part. Hello, Muad'Dib. Welcome to the party. I'm getting there. Dude, that worm literally just did a 180 on me. I think I ended up with like 2 worms over here. almost full. Alright. I think we're going to fill this up, then we'll head back, and then I'm going to call it a night for streaming. And I will be back tomorrow morning. That is the plan. I'm not planning on staying up till 3:30 in the morning again, so... If I get to bed at a normal time, I get up at a normal time, and then I'm able to do shit. Well, we're getting there. Always want to try to work towards your Thopter when you can, especially if you're on an incline. Hello. Welcome. Um, the server is I typed that in a while ago and I didn't know there was a scheduled maintenance on the server, so that's my bad. Um, and it's Mango Space because it's still sitting there, unfueled, decaying. That was all. You, although to be honest, like, not that I'm like, oh, you all have to play it. Oh yeah, well I know that. Yes, it's Mango Space is still unpowered. It's taking for freaking ever to decay. Well, the thing is, though, I can't take stuff down because I don't have co-owner on it. So, like, all the stuff that he built in there will decay. But I will. I've been contemplating going in and moving the stuff out. So I was planning on doing that at some point. But I was in the middle of farming for my radiated goo when the server went down. And I'm like, why? And they're like, scheduled maintenance. I'm like, no, they're. And then I look, they're like, oh yeah, sure enough. They're like, in 10 minutes, scheduled maintenance will be happening. I'm like, son of a biscuit. Alright, back to the ship. But currently, I'm on the public server because yeah, our server's not up right now. I've been monitoring it, waiting for it to come back up. Are we full yet? Almost. I think once I get that middle section. Oh, you thought you were going to sneak up behind me. I heard you coming. Worm. Go away. So I can get the last of this stuff. And then I now... yours should still be. But it's always good to double check. Cause unless you've put it into hibernation mode to where it's only running on, actually no, your max, even if you're fully, hibernated, 20 days at a time. But if you can get if you're not going to be going on or playing for a while, it's always worth, turning stuff off just so that we don't have to fuel as many generators. Okay, then yeah, you should be fine. The other thing is, other than the top floor where you lose stuff if the pentashield drops, your plasma stone is gonna take forever to decay. So you're not gonna on this server. There's bases that have been unpowered for over a month now that are still freaking standing. Back on the boat. But I've been taking on and off again with Dune. I finished up the DLC stuff over the weekend, but I bought a VR headset last week, so that's cool. I've been getting that all set up and stuff. I was playing Portal 2 VR earlier. That was fun. At some point, I think I'd like to learn to play Phasmophobia because it seems like a lot of people I know play that game, and I think playing it in VR would be freaking hilarious. So, but let's see. I've been playing uh, Cyberpunk 2077 in VR. That's fun. That took a little while to get set up and working correctly. Um, I got Portal 2, Half-Life 2. No Man's Sky is VR. So I did do that for a little bit. It was interesting. Space combat's gonna be a bitch though. It's hard to control. But granted, I was also using going through the freighter expedition that's currently that was running the last time I logged in. So that's part of it. The other thing is, I think the freighter's got some issues, and there's been a couple of times where I've clipped through it and ended up floating in space with no way to get back to the ship, which is not fun. So, but when you guys do decide to come back, if you want to get in on the spice mining operations when they happen, we've got Grizz is on a hiatus. He's doing Railroader modding stuff. He broke his program and he's been fixing it. So he's been working on that like mad the last few weeks because he's trying to fix it. He's going back and fixing all the shit he should have fixed earlier but didn't and just kept going ahead. So he's working on that, cleaning up, making his file smaller. But we got Arctic Grey Wolf who's on. He's been somewhat active. We got him set up with a nice big base. He was actually in the closed beta for a bit. Not one of the early ones, but one of the later ones. He was able to get in on that, which was cool. Still can't talk about half the shit that he got to test, but he's been bouncing around from server to server. He's actually said this is the furthest he's ever gotten in the actual gameplay because he gets burned out. So I'm like, okay, well, this server's not going anywhere, and as long as you leave us notice that you're taking a break, I have no problem checking to make sure your bases is filled. But I'm not going to do it automatically, so never assume. Almost done this patch. I'm really hoping nobody decides to go fucking spice miner hunting, because that's gonna suck. How close are we? Very close. Because even though I have a lot of decent equipment, I'm still a noob on this server. I have like nothing unlocked right now. Granted, I also haven't unlocked a lot of stuff to begin with. Okay. Go away, worm. Thank you. You went away. Alright. Did you take out my piles? You bastard, you took out my piles. They're not supposed to be able to do that anymore. Houston. Oh, that's why. This patch, I think, is right on a map border. So, I'm like, alright. Do-do-do-do. Tell him on a public server my ping sucks. While I'm up in the air, let me check on the server status, see if it's up yet. Refresh. Yeah, no, it's still down.
Sector weather alert. A large
Oh,
sandstorm is approaching.
and that's the game. Yeah, we filled the container. That's all that fucking matters. Alright, let's get GTFO. No, the server is still not up.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Am I flying into it? No. Yes. No. Yes. Alright. Nope, we're going this way. Fuck. Which way are you going? I can't tell. Damn it. We're going this way. A donut? Not a donut. Damn it. I need a donut. Give me a donut. We're going this way.
Sector weather alert.
Gonna need a donut. Yep. Or a testing station. Donut or a testing station. Also, new change with the latest update is Thopters actually show up to 1.5 kilometers out now, so you can actually see them coming.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Ooh, that'll work. I can get under it. Perfect. Huzzah! Safety. Am I in the PvE zone? Base is on stilts. Gotta love them. Oh, I need water. Confirm. There. Now, if you guys wanted to talk to me, I'm sitting in the server. So there. Haha. Alright. Come on. Alright. I have to be in the driver's seat in order to take off. And oh, out we go. Ba-da-da-ba. And away we go. Alright. Yeah. We'll go throw this in the base, top it off, and then we'll that's what I thought. So I think if it seems like we're at the point where all the PvPers have fucking gotten bored and left the game now, so all of the people that are left are like the people who are either A, really big fans of. There's a lot of thopters sitting outside of Haga Basin at the moment. That's not my entrance. I need to go over here. I very much. I feel the people that are going to keep the game alive are true fans of Dune, people who really like survival crafting games and enjoy this style of gameplay where it's more of a PvE with PvP being a side note. So so I am looking at potentially starting a RP server of my own, dedicated, in the near future. But before I do that, I need to get more people interested. Okay. That's actually very well done. Secondly, I thought that was a part of the outpost, but it's not. That's well done. That's a very well carried out. I do like that the Harkonnens are building bases over here. I like that style too, the octagons. I wanted to do that, but building with the triangle pieces is hard. It is. Truly. Is there anything worth grabbing here? Nope, console's still up. God damn it. Chop shop. No access. Oh, they just went back to griefing in Basin. Is the console down? This is decaying relatively quickly. Nope, console's still up. This thing's gonna decay completely before it fucking goes away. This is what pisses me off. Bases that have gone completely unintended and they're just gonna slowly decay. That's new. I like that. It does kind of look like a spice harvester, doesn't it? Anyways, that's new. This has been here and it's changed ownership hands so many times. Alrighty. We go here. Let's put that in. Backpack, Tier Force 1. $114. Huzzah. Not that I need it. Because I really don't. $134. This should give me all the fucking spice residue I need to make this shit. Industrial grade lubricant. Now that's the only thing I'm short on right now. Alright, with that done, let's go ahead and we'll call it a night. Let's cue up some outro music. And We'll catch you next time.